Today's date is Sunday, May 9th, 2021. The time is approximately 6:31 p.m. Detective Carver with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office investigating a missing child report. This case is in regards to SJSO 21 OFF 004305. I am present with Daniel Thomas Hart. Mr. Hart, can you state your name and date of birth for the record?
Daniel Thomas Hart.
Mr. Hart, I just want to confirm with you that nobody has threatened you, coerced you, induced you to give a statement. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And again, this will be a sworn, recorded interview, and I'd like to place you under oath at this time. If you can please raise your right hand. Thank you. Do you swear and affirm the statement you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, Mr. Hart, can you tell me what's going on today?
So I heard there was a missing girl. Obviously, the whole neighborhood's been abuzz. People have been looking for it. Sheriffs have been around, helicopters flying, and I just went for a run. And my wife had mentioned maybe checking in the woods over here along the end of the cul-de-sac and at the pond into the property next to us. So I finished my run and I went back in there and walked around, and I was about to go back out of the pond and through the woods back to another retention pond behind our house, just to walk through the woods back toward our house, kind of just a last sweep. And when I came out of the fence at the southern end of the pond, probably 3 or 4 feet in, and I saw a dead girl there.
Okay.
Probably 25, 30 feet in.
All right. Did you take any photographs or anything?
I did not.
Okay. What did you do at that point?
I called 911.
And you had your cell phone on you?
Yes.
And can you confirm that phone number for me again?
757-438-4735.
All right. Thank you. So I'm just going to kind of paraphrase what you said. About what time did you go running? I'm sorry.
I don't know, what time is it now?
About 6:30.
Probably about 5:30. Went just under 3 miles.
Okay. And away from us, I guess that's what,
yeah.
southeast direction?
Went west, Saddlestone.
Southwest, okay.
Yeah.
And 3 miles, came back and went inside, and wife said to...
No, I had already talked to her before I went for the run.
Oh, okay.
So I just came and walked in the cul-de-sac and started walking through the woods.
So where you went in at, can we see it from here, or is it just...
Yeah, it was right over here.
To the left side of the center of the cul-de-sac?
Yes, sir. And then I walked in probably 25, 30 yards that way.
Okay.
I didn't see anything, and it got pretty thick, so I came back down this way. And at the end of the cul-de-sac here, there's another trail that comes in, but I just went right...
Past it?
Yeah, folks have been jumping the fence there, fishing and what have you.
Okay.
I don't know what they've been doing. And then walked around the pond.
Okay.
Looking into the woods the entire time.
I'll pull up my phone for a map. That's a nursery over that way, isn't it?
Yes, accessed off racetrack.
Okay. So... Alright. I'm going to pull up my phone so we can...
Sure.
Alright. So you kind of went in...
I went in here, walked up here,
okay,
and there's a barbed wire fence along their property here.
All right.
I walked along the edge of that, came back down, and if you come in the cul-de-sac here, there's an area where a lot of folks have been jumping that barbed wire fence. There's also a wooden fence. I went through there, walked this way around the pond, came back, and then I was going to come and walk through the woods at the southern end, and there's still a barbed wire fence. And this is where I found it, right in about here. But I was going to walk through here to this pond back here, and then you can walk back through the woods behind my house here.
I got you. You can see that pond from there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can. That's right. It's a clear view down at the end of the cul-de-sac.
So about where is she? You can use mine.
She's probably... If this is the edge of the property, which I believe it is, there's a fence here, she's probably right there.
Okay, she's not in the pond?
No, sir. She's in the woods about 30 yards south of this barbed wire fence here.
I got you. Okay. All right, I'm just going to drop it. All right. Okay. When you saw her, what was she wearing? What did she look like? Did you touch her?
I did not. Like I said, she's probably 25 or 30 feet beyond the fence. I only went a couple feet past the fence. Well, as soon as I saw her, I stopped and called 911.
Okay.
She's wearing black Nike shorts, so I could see that. a black shirt, and her hair was kind of muddy and messed up, and it looked like there were flies buzzing around her.
What about, did you see her pants, shoes, anything like
Did
that?
not see her feet.
Okay. It's difficult to ask, and I know it's difficult to answer, but any obvious signs of blood other than like flies or insects or anything like that?
No, sir, I didn't see any wounds or blood.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hart, I'm going to give you my card, and I know we'll be in touch. Here you are. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
No, but I'm happy to help. I mean, somebody said something about taking a picture of my shoes or my footprints, or...
Yeah, so that's evidence. They'll get
Okay.
with you, and it's just we call it a cast. It's just going to be a photograph of your shoe, and because we'll cast photograph
Sure.
of any footprints we see over there, so we can match up whose is whose. But okay, we'll go ahead and conclude this interview at this time. The time is approximately 6:37